33, 33 reps. So we're at Anytime Fitness. Today's gonna be my hypertrophy upper body day. It's midnight, no one's here. The world is ours. Let's go! Yeah, so like I said, we were at Anytime Fitness pretty much at midnight and no one was there. So it was an awesome experience. So we started out the workout with a foam roller just to get the muscles firing. That's the good thing about foam rolling in the beginning. And to be honest, I totally forgot about mobility work and just went straight into some pre-activation sets, meaning warming up my rotator cuffs with some face pulls and some external rotations. I also did pull-up scaptions and push-up scaptions. Again, this is all to warm up the rotator cuff. After that, we went on to the very first exercise, warmed up with the bar, popped on 25 on each side, and then got straight to work. At 135, try to do 3 sets of 10. So with this exercise, I did 3 sets of 10, and I kept the weight at 135 pounds. So if you notice with the setup, I make sure that my eyes are leveled up with the bar. I bring my head up, squeeze my shoulder blades back and tight, and then now my back is tight on this bench, my shoulders are tight, and I bring the bar down to my lower chest, which is the upper rib cage. As it's down, my butt is squeezed the entire time, my feet is flat on the floor, so when it comes to the concentric part where I'm bringing the bar back up, I really make sure that my feet is planted in it, and I'm digging down on my feet to help the bar come up. That's called leg drive. And one of the main reasons why you want to do the flat bench press is just that it's a main compound movement, or a basic compound movement. So anyway, for the next exercise, I supersetted chest fly and a push-up variation. 3 sets of 10 on fly, and then 3 sets for as much reps as I can on the push-ups. And then just go straight into a push-up. We'll do a regular standard push-up for now. I'm still at 20. So as you guys can see, my next push-up variation that I am doing is the tricep diamond push-up. Pretty much this movement, although it does work the chest, it actually has a high EMG muscle activation for the triceps. So it is a great pump and another great variation to do. The way you do it, you pretty much just line up your thumbs and your pointers together in a shape of a diamond and just try to keep your body as straight as possible. Next, I decided to do the chest fly, the regular version where the palms face each other, and just squeeze the center of my chest, slowly release, get a good nice stretch in the pec. I usually like to do this exercise as a warm-up for my chest, but it is also a great exercise to do for a beginner. And then I decided to superset it with explosive push-ups, where I just kind of jump up, get my hands off the floor just a little bit, and I do as much reps that I possibly can. Now on to the back movements. I started it off with pull-ups. I did 3 sets for as much reps that I can. all different variations. So the first set, I did a regular wide grip pull-up. And if you notice, with the pull-ups, you want to make sure that you go all the way up, all the way down, use full range of motion. And one big tip that no one really talks about, but is to initiate the movement on any back exercise, you really want to scapular depress, meaning shrug your shoulder blades down. And what that's going to do, it's going to recruit your lat muscles to initiate the movement, and then bring your chest up towards the bar. So the second version is a neutral grip. This one, what I noticed is I can do a lot more reps as possible, and I truly believe it's because, and I researched it, it's because that our hands are naturally in this neutral position, so we are a lot stronger this way. And if you notice too, you're able to, it's a longer range of motion in the movement versus the wide grip. So you are able to do a lot more reps. The third pull-up exercise is the chin-up variation. This one actually has more muscle activation in the biceps, but at the end of the day, it is still a pull-up. You are still working around the same muscles. Some muscles just may be activated a little bit more effectively. Second back exercise that I did on this day is the seated cable row, one of my favorites. So I slightly lean forward to get a good stretch, pull with my elbows, and then squeeze my back as if there's a pencil between my shoulder blades. And I'm still doing that motion where I'm shrugging my shoulder blades back to initiate the movement. Come on. Six. That shit is heavy. I don't care what anyone says, that shit is heavy. I mean, if you go to an employer, or if you apply for any job application, they ask you if you can lift 50 pounds, not shoulder press 50 pounds on one hand. That shit's heavy. I'm more than qualified for a job application. After that dumbbell seated shoulder press, I decided to superset my last back exercise, which was the cable rope pull downs for the back. Superset it with bent arm lateral raises. Great superset. Hit the back and hit the side shoulders. This is one of my favorite exercises to do. Whenever it comes to the cables, I really like to just sit down on the knees to prevent any cheating. No homo, but to prevent any cheating. And what I like to do again with every back movement is I try to shrug my shoulder blades down to initiate the movement and then pull, squeezing the whole back muscle. Really, really good isolation exercise. Really great exercise for that back. And then I have a pair of 20-pound dumbbells and I did bent arm lateral raises. I love this movement. I feel it a lot more than actually doing straight arm lateral raises, regular lateral raises. So great way to hit the side delts. After this, I did rear delt raises, seated rear delt raises, bent over with the dumbbells. And In this one I only show just the regular way, but I also like to do it where I point the thumbs facing each other. This one, the dumbbells, my palms are facing each other, just to hit the rear delt just slightly different. And then after that I went to finish off with 2 bicep exercises and 2 tricep exercises, and I supersetted each one. So here I did close grip, tricep dips. I did 3 sets for as much reps that I possibly can do. On the first set I did 15 reps. On the second and third set I did 10 reps. Tricep dips, what I like to do is I use the close grip motion. I know there's like, if you do chest, they say to use the wide grip motion, but because of my shoulders and tightness, I like to use the closer grip, and it just feels a lot more safer in the shoulders in general. The biggest tip there to make the dip difference is the way you lean. If you're leaning forward a lot, then it's going to hit the chest more. If you're upright, you'll tend to hit the triceps more. I supersetted that with seated dumbbell alternating curl. Sitting down makes it a whole lot harder. You cannot cheat as much. When you're standing up, you tend to just swing back and forth like crazy. Now, even though my back isn't against this chair, I'm still not cheating as much as that I would when I stand up. What I also like to do is you gotta fully supinate your biceps, your arm at the top. That's called supination, where it's fully twisted at the top there, and keep it in the supination position as you eccentrically go down. So as you're bringing the dumbbells down, keep it in that twisted, fixed motion where your palms are facing upwards. So as you go down, it will have constant tension. Final superset of this workout, I did tricep kickbacks, and I supersetted this with concentration curl. So with this exercise, the reason why I decided to add these 2 in is I did a little bit of research on EMG activation, and these 2 were actually one of the top exercises to work each body part. So the tricep kickbacks had a great high activation for triceps, and the concentration curl, believe it or not, had the highest EMG activation for biceps. And the reason for the bicep one, the concentration curl, I believe it's because you're fully isolating the bicep and you're not using any other muscle group. So fun fact. So I did 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps on these 2, on my last 2 exercises, and that was the end of my upper body hypertrophy volume day. I know it's a long title, but I actually had a lot of fun working out, killing my upper body, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video just as much as I enjoyed working out and editing it. And other than that, just stay tuned. I'll have more videos coming out. My next video is going to be on a beginner program or a beginner workout. Like if you're extremely brand new to the gym, I'll be having a video on that. And I'm just currently trying to work on more videos, more for you guys. I have a vlog video that I need to work on, and as well as more tutorials and tips to give out. But yeah, other than that, I haven't really come up with an ending yet. But thank you for watching my channel. Hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, give me some feedback. I'll see you guys in the next one. That's it.